Good day, viewers. Welcome to this channel. Are you aware of what is currently going on in Nigeria? Please watch this video and tell us your take in the comment section.
For over 1 month now, Peter Obi has focused on the northern part of the country as part of the thank you tour that he said that he is going to do for those who voted for him during the presidential election. He started from the south to the east to the middle belt. He's now in the northern part of the country, and in so many instances, he has been providing borehole water for communities. Now, this has triggered a lot of frustration and anger among the top political class in Nigeria because they are asking questions like, why Mr. Peter Obi? He is not handling any political office now, but why is he assuming the responsibility of governors, of local government chairman, and in some cases, the responsibility of the president? So this has triggered anger among the political class. But recently, people were surprised to see the likes of Comrade Omoyonde Sowore attacking Peter Obi over the voluntary borehole that Peter Obi is providing for people who don't have, access to potable water in the northern part of the country. And so many people have come to say, do Sowore realize that Peter Obi is not handling any public office in Nigeria? Now, this is one of his recent posts on Twitter and also on Facebook. He said, "This is unbelievable. This is the worst thing I have watched in a long time. Couldn't believe that Peter Obi, who was twice a governor of a Nigerian state, will be cutting the ribbon to commission a pepper grinding machine to pump water for Nigerian victims. May this set of politicians never happen to any country." Now, this is not the first borehole that Peter Obi is commissioning in the north, and this is not the last one he will commission. And Peter Obi don't commission this kind of borehole. Before he commissioned this kind of borehole, you know that there are some reasons why it was provided for the community. So many places that Peter Obi have gone, he commissioned borehole with SIMO, portable boreholes, and these people like Omoyonde Sowore have not been talking. They have not been saying, "Thank you, Peter Obi, for everything you are doing." After all, this man is doing it with his own money. Now, come to see what he's writing. Now, this is the paragraph of what he wrote yesterday. He said, "This is so sad. I agree with Mr. Peter Obi that this generation of leaders and rulers did everything they could to spread poverty among our people, so they could mock them with tokenism like this. And it is the reason I will keep insisting that Peter Obi, the Atiku and Kwakwanso and official Bola Tinubu of the world should be rotting in jail instead of appearing on our electoral ballots. Revolution now." Well, this is what Comrade Omoyonde Sowore wrote. But there is something, one of the best videos I've seen on the internet. That is a caller that appeared on Mayego General on YouTube. Please follow him because this video, I am giving him credit for it. So what this caller said is something that everyone in Nigeria is supposed to listen to. Let us listen to what she said.
I'm not even gonna. I mean, like, everyone is talking about Sowore, and I think I actually appreciate the stance that you're taking, and I feel like Sowore is young, he's intelligent, but I think he I believe he misunderstood what he meant to do, really. Okay. And I say this because, you talked about Dele Faro to me, and Dele Faro to me is another person that I actually respect. I listen to his Sunday sermons. He's quite intelligent and he's quite on the button, when it comes to the issue of Nigeria, So for him to align with someone like Obi, you can't cast that aside. And I can understand where you're coming from. You had on paper, what could be proven is that 6-point-something million people voted for Obi, right? It could be more than what we've actually been told, right? Mm-hmm. It could be more than what they declared. And then to add to that, you have people that, because of the outcome of this government so far, right? A lot of people have now tuned to Obi as well, right? Now you can't come and rubbish 6 or 7 or 8-point-something million people and say that all those people are collectively stupid and you're the only smart person, right? I think that's a wrong strategy. I feel like if he really sat down and he thought about it, he should have actually had it sit down. I don't know if Sowore has ever sat down with Obi and had a one-to-one with him.
I think so.
You see? So I think that one of the things he should have done was actually sit down just like Daily Faro to me. Sit down with Obi and talk to him one-to-one. Somebody who, like somebody, one of the callers said that, Sowore is still in Nigeria, and it's not like he's looking for, the emancipation of Oduduwa land or Biafra or people to manage their own regions. He still believes in a one Nigeria that can work, with once we remove the current political class and clean up the institutions. Yeah, see, again, I will not fault anybody for believing in something. Like I always say to you, if you don't have something you believe in, you'll fall for everything. So that's his own belief, and I will not quarrel with him for that. He's entitled to have that belief, right? But I think that the thing that he didn't do right was to actually talk to Obi. And, people come and say, oh, all these people are Olori Buruku, they stole and all of that. But before you come out and say things like that, please have receipts.
At least.
Don't talk out. Yes, don't talk out of your ass, or just don't say it because everybody is saying it. Have your receipts before you come on a platform like this and call everyone a criminal and everyone is a thief. They're all the same, right?
Obi is one of them. Obi is part. Come on, that is not totally true. But again, people say what they say, even when they are okay. Sean, please.
Exactly. Even when they have no proof. So even if Sowore believes in his heart that Obi is a part of the establishment, that is your own assumption. You do not know, you have no receipts, you have nothing. What would have been in the best interest, if you truly cared for this country that you talked about, is actually sit down with this person who everybody for some reason is gravitating towards. A lot of people, even in diaspora, in Nigeria as a whole, gravitated towards Obi, right? So you have to pause and say, you know what, I don't understand this phenomenon because it's something that we can't explain. First of all, Obi is not the most eloquent politician I've ever come across.
Really? No.
You and I know this. He's not the most eloquent. He might be intelligent and he might have a lot of things, that he has been able to do in Anambra, and he feels that he can do the same thing in Nigeria. But in terms of presentation and things like that, he's not the most eloquent, right? So
he's not an orator. He's not somebody who wants to mesmerize you with
with big words and things like that.
He's a very intelligent person. I mean,
but he's a very intelligent person.
Somebody who is not intelligent will be a billionaire. I've not even become a millionaire.
No, absolutely. But so the thing is, you have to take a step back. It's not like this man is the most eloquent person. It's not like he's the most handsome or whatever. But there's a reason why all of these people collectively are gravitating towards this person. So maybe I need to take a step back.
It's not because he has so much money to give to anybody. No. That's one thing about character, competence, and what's the third one?
Capability.
Capability or something, right? Maybe it's actually capacity rather.
Maybe, yeah, exactly. Maybe they actually
it's actually like 5 C's.
And everything.
I know. Let me say about charm just for the sake of this chat, okay? We can call it 5 C's, all right? Yeah. So competence, character, capacity. What else again?
Capability.
So that should be 4 C's, not 3.
4 C's. Okay, so you see all of these millions of people gravitating towards this person. And it's not something that you can actually say, oh, this is the reason why we're gravitating towards it. He has a message. People, stood behind that message and believe that message. So maybe instead of assuming that because he ran and he was somebody else's running mate, therefore he's part of the establishment. No, if you have no proof that he stole anything, then you should actually be saying things like that.
But how can we then just go about and be like, they are all the same, they are all thieves? You see, because he was not caught, I was like, oh man.
No, you don't say things like that. So he should have, I feel like, taken a step back and said, you know what, I'm not going to win the hearts of the people. And that's the truth. One of your previous callers said it. There was no way all of the regions are going to vote for Sowore. But Sowore could have partnered with what is his name, with Obi. Maybe not even partner, but just even at least don't rubbish the people who are gravitating towards him. Don't rubbish, minimize.
I will even say whatever you want to say about Obi, even as you are. But at least do not rubbish a movement that not even Obi put them together. Obi did not put Obidients
exactly.
together.
Obi did not. And that's the funny thing. Obi did not put any of this. He did not call people and say, you know what?
A movement.
And say, I'm a movement over him. He didn't do that. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes
you need to take a step back and aspiration of these young people because they didn't,
And you kind of like rally around that. And people talk about the way Nigeria is at the moment. It cannot work. It does not work. There's a lot of things that we need to do. Get rid of the current political class and ensure that they never come back into power. Them and their offspring and any other person that is allied with them should not ever smell political office, right? Then you now have what they call it, the judicial, the legislative arm. Nobody who has ever, even if it comes to like down to the cleaner in that place, should ever retain their position or have anything to do with that role. So there's a lot of in-house cleaning that needs to be done. Now we cannot do it on the outside. Maybe yes, it will take something like Obi not winning again in 2027. But you know me, my stance is that we can't wait till 2027. I think that whatever needs to be done needs to be done now, right? In order to needs to happen now, so that we can even ensure that we have a Nigeria that still exists, that even when we want to be there, or that we either go quietly our separate ways. Now, in terms of like regional governance and things like that, I only believe that if anybody is waiting for people like Tinubu to do that, it's not going to happen, because as it is right now, Nigeria works for them. Nigeria works for their allies and people who they're affiliated with, and who
their partners,
prepare for
local and international and all of that.
Exactly, their partners, local and international. The way Nigeria is just the way they want it to be, because it profits all of them, right? So you cannot expect somebody like Tinubu to come and tell you, okay, by the way, we're going to restructure. No, he's not going to do that. It's when you are able to move and put somebody in like, what's his name? Then Sowore can come with revolution now. This is what we want. We want to restructure this country, because it doesn't work. Either him or somebody else, because again, somebody made a point that he believes in one Nigeria. I personally don't believe in one Nigeria. I believe that regions should separate and govern their own spaces, right? And then contribute to the center, as an agreed, whatever.
As the most, or the least of it all, let's have somebody said a confederation, a regional system, or whatever it is we want to call it, or not this one.
Yeah.
Not this one.
But not this one, absolutely. So anyway, like I said, I like the stance that he's taken, and I think it's an honorable stance. You're saying, you know what, this person doesn't really align with what we're trying to do here. And, they say the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? So even if you don't like Obi, but he's the enemy of your enemy.
That's right.